Hey, what are you doing here? What's up, camera lens and camera friends? It's your boy, Big J Stokes. Thanks for coming and visiting me. And yeah, I'm still sober. That's why I'm acting so weird. And guess what I realized? All these things that are happening today with the Kanye West and everything, there's racists everywhere. They're everywhere. Kanye West, President Obama, Serena Williams. Why did she treat that poor Chinese lady like that? Representative Joseph Wilson. Jews. We'll get to the Jews later. Why did Kanye West treat that poor little 19-year-old white girl like that? He was just gonna take that microphone out of her hand. She could see her shaking. She was so scared of that black man. And look at the teabaggers. Everyone's a racist. I'm racist. I walk down the street alone in the middle of the night and there's some crazy baggy, saggy pants guy looking like he's got something big in his pocket that's not natural. And I cross the street. I'm afraid of that motherfucker, okay? I was robbed at gunpoint by black men. So I'm afraid of all black men. That's just how it goes. The point I'm making is that everyone has racial prejudice. Everybody has racial prejudice. If you're gonna walk around like Stephen Colbert and walk up to a black guy and be like, "You're black? I didn't know you were black. Thanks for telling me. I'm just colorblind. I don't see color, skin color." And I think everybody should confront the race in America and understand that we don't have to be afraid of each other. We have to understand and recognize that we're all racist and just be happy racist together. I think it would be splendid. I think that if Kanye West came out and just said, "I don't care about white people," just like George Bush doesn't care about black people, and then Obama came out and said, "I care about black and white people because I'm half of both." It's great we had to take a half step into the black president thing, you know, like, oh, black father's okay, long as his mother raised him white. And I think that the first thing everybody should do is just recognize that they're racist. And that you are racist. You're a racist little motherfucker. You don't even realize it? You need to realize it soon, brother, sister, blackie, Jew. And the way to be the most racially harmonious as we can is to recognize our racial prejudice and actually counteract it. That's the whole point of affirmative action. And that's why affirmative action is law. And that's why that's a big argument of it, okay? If you don't understand affirmative action, then you don't understand that you are racist. You wanna argue with me? You wanna argue with me over this? You wanna fight? Okay, fine. As long as you're not black. That's all. You know, I see CNN, I see MSNBC finally starting to bring it up with the teabaggers. They're like, is this the elephant in the room, maybe? Could this possibly be a reaction to the election of the first black president? Well, he's as much white as he is black. Let's not forget that. But could this possibly be a reaction to this? It's like the media is just like jacking off all over the place. They're just like, we don't really know or give a fuck about what's going on in America. Obviously, it's a reaction to Obama, his skin color. Look at the freaking list of presidents that we've had the last 40 some odd. Yeah, they used to wear wigs. Yeah, so what? They were all white old guys. White old guy, 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 Barack Obama. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. But anyway, one of the guys I grew up with, he was funny. He goes, I just always remembered him saying this because it's always stuck out in my head. He goes, you know, he was bitching about some black people that went to school with us and making a bunch of noise or whatever. And he was like, you know, I'm not racist. I'm not racist. I like black people. I just hate niggers. Bleh? Like, okay. So like, and I do have a racial prejudice and I have to overcome it. And it's going to take forever. I'm never going to overcome my racial prejudice. But the point is, I'm a lot closer than a lot of you motherfuckers, including Joe Wilson. He's a racist motherfucker right there. And he's going to walk around and be like, I'm offended that you would call me, a son of the Confederate States, racist. That's so offensive. Go fuck yourself, Joe Wilson. And you know what? Taylor Swift's probably a racist little bitch too. She's probably scared. Her parents probably told her, you know, don't talk to black men. They're gonna rape you and bullshit like that. This whole country is just full of this shit, and we're afraid to talk about it. We're afraid. We should just be talking about it. We're not killing each other. At least we're not killing each other in the 21st century over race. So we can be happy about that. At least there's a silver lining. of the whole hilarious spectacle that's being played out in this country right now. And I just see it fomenting. It's just fantastic. It's just it just makes me wanna just scream to the highest mountaintop. Fuck white people and black people and Jews. And I love Mexicans though. I love them. You know, I got nothing against them. Except when they get drunk, they want to fight. And I don't want to fight a Mexican because he's always got a blade on him somewhere. I'm just playing, okay? Solo jugando.